Hello viewers, welcome back to Legacy Finance. In today's episode, I'll be sharing with you 6 places that I strongly recommend that your money should go to once you start earning money or once you start getting salary. These 6 places are places that I strongly believe that they will set you up for financial prosperity and financial independence. And if you are new to the channel, Legacy Finance is all about personal investments, entrepreneurship, and then personal finance. So if you like content like this, hit the subscription button down below, turn on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime we post fresh content like this. Now, without wasting much time, let's dive into today's video. The first place that I strongly recommend that your money should go to once you get paid is your retirement fund. The retirement fund is a fund that is supposed to support you in your old age when you are no longer capable to work as much as you were when you were a youth. So the retirement fund is a very important fund that you shouldn't neglect. Now, most of us think that retirement is far-fetched. We think that it is something that is far away. But trust me, if you are in your 30s today, it means that you are less than 30 years away from retirement. And truth is that most of us have very little saved up in our retirement fund. We think of it as something that is far-fetched. But sooner or later, you grow old and you need something to fall back on. And that is where you realize that the retirement fund is very crucial. Now, it is usually recommended that you save not less than 10% of your monthly earnings into your retirement fund. So to make this process easier, don't manually do it. Just walk up to your bank and sign a contract with them that you want 10% of your monies drafted or sent into your retirement fund. And that, by automating it, it makes the whole process very easier for you. The other aspect is, if your company is running other retirement programs such as Tier 3 or Provident Fund, then you should be able to take advantage of some of these things. Do not say that you wouldn't stay in this company for long, so you wouldn't engage in some of these programs. It's money that is slipping away from you. So try to engage in these programs as much as early as possible so that you can enjoy the benefits that they offer you when you go on retirement. So that is the first place that I believe that your money should go to. Now let's dive into the second place. The second place is about paying your debts off. Paying your debts off. Why is this taking second priority on my list? It's second because debts are a drawback. They just pull you backwards. They're like the leakage in the ship. It's even worse if some of those debts are accruing interest on you. So why will you be sitting there accumulating debt on yourself, accruing interest on the debt, yet you are not ready to pay that debt off? It's a whole lot better if you are ready to pay that debt off so that it will set you up for financial prosperity. So that is the second place that I think that your money should go to. And now there are basically 2 methods to which you can use to pay these debts off. We have what we call the snowball effect and then the avalanche effect. The snowball effect simply means that pay the debts that are the least first, or debts that are accruing the least interest on you. Pay those debts off. Once you start paying the least ones, it will give you that confidence and motivation to continue paying until you pay off the highest yielding interest debts. The avalanche method is just the opposite of the snowball method, where you start paying those debts that are accruing the highest interest on you before you finally trickle down to those that have the least interest on you. So it is very important that you pay off your debt first. So that is the second place. Now let's dive into the third place. The third place that I strongly recommend that you should put your money into is what I call an emergency fund. The emergency fund is supposed to serve the following purposes. Truth is that nobody anticipates that bad things will happen to us. But bad things happen. Life happens. People lose their jobs. People get injured. People get incapacitated. People die. All these, nobody plans for them, but they are with us and they happen around us. So how do you prepare yourself against things like this? How do you prepare yourself against emergencies like this? That is where the issue of the emergency fund comes in. Don't take it as a joke. It's very, very important. And usually they recommend that you should save not less than 6 months of your monthly salary as an emergency fund. It's very important. Now, how do you achieve this? I always recommend that you automate the whole process. Don't manually do it. Don't sit down to plan at the end of the month that you want this amount sent to this. most times you are not able to honor it, you don't follow it. So it's better to automate the process. Walk to your bank, speak with your bank manager that you want this percentage of your salary going into a separate emergency fund for you. And truth is that this is supposed to be an emergency fund. It is not supposed to be a fund that you fall on everything that happens to you. It's supposed to be for only emergency cases. So if your fuel gets finished in your car, it doesn't mean that you should fall back on your emergency fund. If you get up today and you do not have enough money to feed your house, it doesn't mean that you should fall on the emergency fund. That is not the purpose of it. It's supposed to be sort of like your last stop when all other options are exhausted. So that is what I strongly recommend that you put your money into. That is the emergency fund. Now, the fourth place that I strongly recommend that your money should go to once you start earning money is what I call the life support fund. Life support fund is a fund that is supposed to help you live a dignified life on earth. The fact that you want to retire better off financially, the fact that you are saving for emergency cases and you are paying off your debt doesn't mean that you should sacrifice the overall quality of your life on earth. You should have some percentage of your money that you set up to really live comfortably on earth. Besides, that is the main reason why you work every day. You get up every morning, you work from morning to evening, and you do this for 5 days in a week. Why should you not be able to afford some of the basic things of life? Now, this is not an attempt for you to be extravagant, but you should be able to afford the basic necessities of life and live a dignified life. Truth is that ultimately we all die, and when you die, you can't carry any of these monies with you. So you should set aside something that will help you live a dignified life on earth. And part of this is also being responsible towards your family. Family becomes the most important thing, and you have to be responsible towards your family, and you should be able to take very good care of your family, your wife and kids. So you set aside some money, which I call the life support fund, so that you can take care of all these things. All right, now let's dive into the fifth place that I strongly recommend that your money should go to once you start earning money. And for those who have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime we post fresh and valuable content like this. Now, the next place is what I call the dream account. The dream account. Truth is that all of us have dreams. We have desires, we have passions, we have aspirations. For some people, they dream of traveling to a certain destination around the world. For some people, they dream of going to Dubai. For some people, they dream of owning a car one day. Some people dream of owning a home one day. All these are very good. Let no one tell you that your dreams are not valid. Dreams are good. Dreams push us to the next level. So this is supposed to be an account that you dedicate some percentage of your earnings into, so that it will help you pursue your dreams. If your dream is that you want to go to Saudi Arabia in the next 2 years, then you start contributing money towards that. If your dream is that you want to own a car in the next 2 years, then you start saving money towards that purpose. If you are currently renting and your dream is that you want to own a house for your family, then you start saving money towards that. So that is the sole purpose of the dream account. It's very important. It brings satisfaction into your life. It brings fulfillment. It gives you a sense of purpose that you are really working, and the money is really having a good effect on your life. So save towards your dream account. Now, the last account, which is a safe account that I strongly recommend that your money should go to, is what I call the charity fund. The charity fund. The charity fund is a fund that is supposed to help you reach out to others, to help others in need. Truth is that you may say that what you are earning is not enough. What you are earning cannot even support your current lifestyle. How more reaching out to others? But it is very narrow of us to live life very selfish, only thinking of ourselves and not caring about others. If you really want to reach out to people, you can dedicate a certain percentage of your money that you want to use to help people. It could be in the form of a charitable home. It could be in the form of an orphanage, or a young person who is struggling to just get by and pay his school fees. You can help such a person. So that is a fund that you are supposed to use to reach out to people. And if you look at the great industrialists of years gone by, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, they all set up foundations so that they could reach out to people. Truth is that all the money you accrue on earth, you will not go to the grave with it. So is it not better you use part of it to invest in people and invest in ideas that will, over the long time, produce better results? And that is where the essence of this charity fund comes in. Invest in people. Let people feel your usefulness in their lives. And long after you are dead and gone, it is these people that will perpetuate your good name on earth. So friends, these are the 6 major places that I advocate that your money should go to once you start earning money. Now, I know there are other places that some of you are putting your monies into. If there is another of such place, please leave a comment down below and let me know how you are spending your money and how you are distributing the resources that are coming to you. So if you like this video, if you have enjoyed it and you have gotten some value out of it, I encourage you to hit the like button. It goes a long way to help the channel and to help us produce more quality and content-oriented videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and if you really like the video, you can go onto my site and watch similar videos. Bye.